Let me start by stating that if you're watching this, it means that Thunder was cool enough to post my video on his community channel. So thanks. And hi guys. With Call of Duty Modern Warfare approaching very soon, I wanted to take a look at the past of the COD franchise, where it's been, how it's grown, and where it's going. Let me state that I will only be looking at the multiplayer game mode because we don't play any other game mode. No campaign, no zombies, no extinction, just pure old multiplayer. 2003 is the date. That's where the first Call of Duty came out. It was called Call of Duty. Makes sense. And it was based around the World War II theme. When you look at the screen, being very simplistic, it had a mini compass. Something not very detailed. You had a life bar, bullet count, plus, the gun name. The graphics were not that bad. And you had the basic kill menu and the positioning of your character. Look at this as a skeleton on which they're going to build on and polish the product. Moving to 2005, so this is the only 2-year gap in COD history. From then, it's going to be a yearly release and a competition between two franchises, the Infinity Ward Modern Warfare and the Treyarch Black Ops. But we're getting there soon. So, 2005, Call of Duty 2. Staying around the World War II theme, you have an improved compass. The life bar is now gone and we have a life screen. The red part on the sides that disappears with time. The bullet count's still there, the graphics are improved, and they took out the positioning of the character. I think we all know when we're crouching and standing, so thanks. Speaking of the skeleton, we're adding on a kill feed now. Some character sounds, which means dialogue, screaming, and callouts. You had a live top score and a grenade count. Honestly, for 2005, this game does not look that bad. I would actually play it today. So moving on to 2006, COD 3. They improved the mini compass. The life bar stays the same. It's the life screen. The bullet count stays the same, a bit more polished. The graphs are a tiny bit better. And they came back with the whole character position because, apparently some people really didn't know when they were crouching and walking. And then everything stays very similar, from the kill menu to the voices to the live screen to the kill feed. They did add vehicles though. Battlefields. I mean, it's a ballsy move, but I don't think it's gonna stick. It does not make a good COD game. Jumping to 2007, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. Hey, they started giving it names. It's no longer numbers now. I think this is the first game that everybody remembers as the first COD, for them at least, whether that's age-wise or just simply popularity-wise. But this game did lay down the groundwork for later. Coming in with a mini map, way more detailed and easier to use. They've never gone back from that. The life bar stays the same, bullet count stays the same, then the graphs have pretty drastically improved. And they finally re-removed the character positioning. I think we got the message now. A small improvement they made to the kill feed is adding the gun so you see which gun killed you. It's a great method for people to say, "Oh, bullshit, that gun doesn't shoot that far." And then we see the introduction of the kill streaks. Something that's going to be a good game changer later on. Oh yeah, and they also added tacticals, which means grenades, flashbangs, tacticals, and other nonsense. So basically, now that we start the whole Modern Warfare franchise and we know that it works, things can only get better from there. Oh, but wait, we're not going to get the second Modern Warfare until in 2 years. It's Treyarch's turn. Okay, let's see what they got. 2008, Call of Duty World at War. I don't think many people remember or know this game exists. Basically, it's a Call of Duty game, but less good. I really have nothing to say. So let's just jump to 2009, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Finally, a game that does not take place during World War II. Instead, this is a futuristic game. Being released in 2009, the game's happening in 2016. So basically, everything is cleaner. This is actually known as the best COD ever. Most people would vote at that. Taking everything we know from the guns, kill streaks, maps, they even added emblems, banners, and other customizations. Basically stuff that people like. I call it the small that matters. Here's where the perks start playing a good role in this game. Added on with the kill streaks. If you think about it, this whole game is the new blueprint for the future Call of Duty game. So don't forget, the Modern Warfare series is a Infinity Ward series. The Black Ops series is a Treyarch series. So after their World at War garbage, 2010 brings us Call of Duty Black Ops. The one famous for the whole airport massacre scene and Nuketown and basically fixing the whole franchise. This game showed that it had a good story, but we're not talking about that. This game was basically a very good improvement on the whole Call of Duty series. Now we finally have a competition between two major studios, Infinity Ward and Treyarch. Moving on to 2011. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Probably the weakest Modern Warfare game, but still one that we all played, enjoyed, and just waited for next year for the next one because Black Ops 2 is coming out, guys. But I mean, this game wasn't that bad. It was just nothing new, nothing groundbreaking. We've seen it, we've loved it, we wanted something a bit better, and it's just not it. So basically it's a 3.6. Not great, not terrible. And then we're moving to 2012. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. In my taste, the best Call of Duty. Staying in the futuristic scenario of 2025, this game was just amazing. From maps such as Hijacked, guns such as the FAL, I think that Treyarch really outdid themselves this time. Oh, and not to mention the competitive game mode, League Play. This really opened up the competitive scene. So noticing that the Modern Warfare series has basically died, they went on to make Call of Duty Ghosts in 2013. You know the one famous for the dog kill streak? Where you have to stab the dog twice because once is not enough? This game was all around a very good game, with submachine guns, good assault rifles, good snipers, maps were pretty decent, varied. You had a very good competitive game mode. I remember following Optic Gaming back then, so it stays a very good Call of Duty game. And then you hear the news that there's going to be a third studio developing games. So instead of it being a bi-yearly release, it's now going to be a tri-yearly release. And they come in strong in 2014 with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. The one that takes place way in the future, 2054. That brings exosuits, which means that you can basically jump, run, fly, and I don't know what kind of nonsense. I mean, it did bring some new cool game modes like Quidditch and races and whatever, but this is not a Call of Duty game, and people really did not appreciate that. I mean, we wanted something new, so we got it. It was a good, refreshing maybe COD, but 1 year is enough. Let's wait for the next one, and let's not do this again. So in 2015, Treyarch did exactly what we wanted with Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Take a game that we love, from maps, guns, content, and now add character modifications and specialists. Now this is something that really pushed it forward. I mean, they reskinned Nuketown, which is cool, but having this extra customization space is really something that we all love. Was it the best COD game ever? Of course not, but it's really a good game all around that we can enjoy for a whole year. And here come the dum-dums. It's 2016, and it's finally Infinity Ward's turn to make a new COD game. So what they do, they copied Sledgehammer, made it way more futuristic, and got the most hated Call of Duty trailer of all times. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I don't really know if there's much to say. This is not a COD game. This is a Destiny reskin of Call of Duty with some Halo, but some battle. It's not a COD game. So the new guy, Sledgehammer, hearing this news, they're like, okay, let's take it back to the basics, okay? So in 2017, they released Call of Duty World War II. I think the title speaks for itself, right? But in short, it was a good game, slowed things down a bit, brought it back to the basics. But going back to the basics, we already had the basics, so it was good, but really nothing special. I know, we are very demanding and we are very annoying. But hey, the COD fans know what they want. So here comes 2018 with Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Basically, they continue on this recipe of success with the whole character customizations, so really just went old school. But they did add the Battle Royale mode, which is basically the Fortnite mode where the map shrinks until it's only one guy remaining. And in that game mode, they added Easter eggs from Nuketown to Estate to other maps that we've played through the Call of Duty games. So really something very cool. I mean, streamers went crazy, YouTubers played it. It was really a revolution for the Call of Duty franchise. And of course, it kept the whole game modes from TDM to Domination to the hardcores. So everybody can be happy. And now, 2019 brings Modern Warfare. I know it's like the 5th game that's named that, but what we've seen from the beta so far is a good 2v2 game mode, which makes it something cool for competitive players and even just fast-paced shootings. No camping, just boom. Normal game modes are back with some variations from this night mode, and basically it's the good old Call of Duty games that we all loved, but what makes a difference is the feeling. When I played it during the beta, I actually enjoyed the feel of it a lot. It felt good. It felt like something I actually enjoyed. A game can change a lot from release to beta, so I hope they make it something way better and that it can be the new COD generation, whether that's for good old Call of Duty gamers that love the franchise or for new YouTubers such as myself. This being my first video, I hope that I can actually make Call of Duty content. So for all of you COD fans, I hope that this kind of showed you and taught you where we've been, where we've come from, and where we're going. But the answer is really going to be on this channel. Thunder's going to be the voice of the community and just upload the best content that he can find. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys on the next one.